What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you all again. While we got a little time over the weekend, I wanted to revisit some of these crypto miner stocks that we were talking about just to see where they've kind of went since the time that we last touched on them, what's going on with Bitcoin, some of my thoughts on where this could actually go to. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please hit the like button and I will get into the information. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So let's be entertained. Looking at where they went, from where we started mentioning that, it could be a possible nice addition to either your long-term portfolio or just to do a little bit of swing or momentum trading, because they are going to probably increase in strength as Bitcoin rises. I do a little bit of mining on my own, very small. I'm a small player in the mining game, but I can say that over the past 7 to 10 days, I have saw my increase per daily mining to increase about 10 to 15%. So what that tells me is, these companies are doing it on a much larger scale. So they're seeing that increase in their mining profitability. Now, whenever they're not making as much, obviously they're having to sell off a lot of that crypto just to continue to meet their daily needs, to be able to pay the bills, whatever they have to do. So they're not really putting that crypto into their long-term just hold portfolio until, the price increases enough where it's actually advantageous for them to sell off. They're just having to sell off because they're not making the profits that they were whenever Bitcoin was obviously 3 times higher than where it is now. So that's why I'm thinking the crypto miner stocks are probably worth your consideration at this point. I know that I've been considering them. Looking at where we last talked about them, Mara was down here at $5.54, and we got a closeout up here at almost $8. So that would have been a nice trade, because it has not been that long ago since we were talking about them. Maybe somewhere around the 6th, 7th, I would assume that we were talking about this. Riot, we talked about it at $4.24. It's up to $5.50 as of right now. BitNile, I'm very interested in BitNile. I actually added a little bit to my portfolio down here whenever I was talking about it, because I just thought that it was going to make a move. I still have it as of right now. I haven't been momentum or swing trading this one yet. I'm kind of watching to see what happens with Bitcoin and where that goes, because I think it's just so tightly correlated with it. We'll see how futures market opens up Sunday. I might make a decision after I see what happens with the future market and where crypto's going from there. I don't know. I think we have a little bit more time because we have the FOMC meeting as well that's going to hit us in the later part of July. But what I like is that they take August off. So there's going to be some time. And from there, I can see the markets actually getting just a little bit of relief, because the fear is not going to be there for an extended period of time. We've been waiting month after month after month, and we get hit with that news and the market's just jockeying around. So at the end of July, after we get that Fed meeting out of the way, we hear those minutes, and then we get August off. I think that might be a chance that the market's going to run hot for a little while, and probably all of the crypto is going to run right along with the stock market. So that's whenever I'm really probably going to be looking at these miners. I kind of want to be in before that happens. I want to be in when the fear is still here, not whenever everything's kind of running hot. So I'm trying to just watch and see where these are going to base out at, what would be a nice possible entry. I had a good feeling that down here was going to be really nice entries. I just did not add Riot or Mara into my play at that time. Tide's not a miner company, but they are tied into the blockchain. They are newer. I don't know what's going to go on here, but I like this one. I just want to give it some time to see what happens. It's already being highly manipulated, so I'm just not touching it because that's not my style. Whenever I see strength and everything come back into Tide, then I would be interested in Tide, but I'm not getting into another manipulated play. There's no reason for it. I like to momentum trade, so if I see this thing start actually doing something in the positive direction, then it'll gain my interest again. But as of right now, it's sitting on the back burner. But as of all, Bitcoin, it's just range bound right now. It's been doing this for a while. So we're just waiting to see if it's going to break out and above, say, 22 and get a new channel to trade in, or if it is going to hit the rumors and come down below this 18 level and actually see 13,000. I don't know. That sounds crazy to me. Um, at some point, big money's going to get back in here before a lot of other people. We know the crypto markets had a massive pullback so far as the overall value, the money that's been pumped in and then taken out. It's sitting at about a third of what it used to be. I still say crypto's new. If you have some solid crypto plays, that you've researched and that you like, it's probably a good time to just start taking small bites out of whatever you like there. I can't see it staying down here or dying. I think there is going to be a recovery. It's just a matter of when that big money's going to pump back in and really just send the thing running. Which, along with these, whenever they have the profits coming back in from being able to hold on to that, they're not liquidating all of their crypto back into the market just to survive. Well, then we'll see less selling pressure coming into the crypto market. They'll be able to hold some of those profits for later. They'll be able to add to their gains. And so as of right now, just kind of keeping an eye on them. I think they are worth putting on your watch list, no doubt. And they have made some moves. I don't know if the moves are done. I think they'll go considerably higher. Just I don't know when, because I do think there is probably going to be one last pullback, possibly in July. They say it might be priced in already. I'll talk a little bit on that later, but I do think the Fed's going to come in hot. I kind of think they're going to do the full 1 point basis hike because they are taking a month off. We know the Fed's probably already behind on everything that they should have been doing, and if they take that month off, they would be even further behind if they didn't do a full point hike. So to me, the markets are going to probably run just a little bit up until we get closer to that meeting at the end of July. And then I think it's going to hit the 1 point hike. I think they're just going to do it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think they should do it. And it'll probably pull back the market just a little bit. And that's whenever I'm going to be really watching these because, like I said, we're going to get time after that July meeting. We're going to get a little bit of an extended time before they come back out and really shake up the markets again and just let things kind of do what they want to do. So, with that being said, add them to your watch list, guys. BitNile, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's a buy, but I would keep an eye on it. We know that there's a lot of insider buying going on. Mara, I would like to think that they're going to survive. Mara and Riot, they don't have to survive. BitNile doesn't have to survive. None of them do. But if they are established and they've been mining and they can go ahead and sell off those coins that they mine, to keep their business going until everything starts to turn around and get a little bit of a breather, I think everything will be okay. So that's what I am watching. That's what is on my radar right now. I have my supports and resistance. I'm not saying that these are buy and holds type of things. If you want to momentum trade them, absolutely go for it because I think they will be volatile. We've seen some nice swings in Riot. Riot has been making some really nice swings that would be good possibilities for, generating that income without having to really so much buy and hold. Like I say, if you get it at $4 and you're waiting for 8, why not take this $2, sell it off, take this buck? You just made $3. You're already technically at $7 and it hasn't passed $5.50. You don't need them to go to crazy numbers. If you're momentum swing trading, you're in, you're out, you're taking that money. You can always buy back in. You just watch it. You wait for the next support or level and take a stab at it. Set your stop loss limits. Cut your losses if it goes the opposite way on you. And try again. Just don't let it go too far away from you. And if you made those kind of profits, you can afford, if you make $2, you can afford a 10-cent hit. It just is what it is. So at the end of the day, you made $1.90 and you try again. So keeps those profits there in your account where they should be, keeps your accounts green. But that's what I'm looking at. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. I hope you're enjoying the weekend. I hope you're having a great time, and we'll talk to you on Monday morning. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.